Hello, guys. It's a very sad state of affairs for a lot of people, especially in Africa, who won the 2025 DV lottery and are now patiently waiting to receive their 2NLs, their second notification letters, so that they can receive a visa interview date to go and apply for the diversity visa. The visa bulletin for August came out, and it's not looking so good for a lot of people, especially in the African continent. You can imagine how excited somebody gets when you get selected for the DV lottery. It's not every day that regular people win the DV lottery. It's a 1 in a million chance. And for you to win that opportunity, to get that opportunity to come to the US, you need a green card through the diversity visa program, and then not be able to materialize your dream because you're not able to go for the visa interview, and therefore the year is over, 30th September gets here, and you're no longer valid to come to the US using that particular DV program. So today is just a message of hope to the people who have been selected and have not received their 2NLs, that don't lose hope. There could be a Hail Mary. I don't know. Something might happen for you. Embassies might open, and especially the Nairobi embassy. I've received a lot of emails, a lot of messages on YouTube, on TikTok also, that people are patiently waiting for their 2NLs. People with very, very low case numbers. For example, even 15K, low case number as low as 15,000. They have not received their 2NLs. That is very, very disheartening. It's very disappointing for a lot of people. The visa bulletin for August came out. It predicts what's going to happen in September. The September cutoff means that the DV 2025, everybody who was selected and who got their visas need to be in the US by the 30th of September of this year, 2025. After that, the 2025 visa program for the diversity visa, it becomes null and void. You, the winner, the derivatives, anybody who would have been a beneficiary of that particular program can no longer use that to come to the US. It's very, very disappointing for a lot of people. You can imagine the excitement once you see that message that you have been randomly selected to continue with the process of applying for the diversity visa program. So I know I'm getting a lot of very, very disheartened messages, especially on TikTok. A lot of people very, very disappointed with this bulletin. They thought that their numbers would be current. And then to make matters worse, if I can screen share with you just to show you part of that visa bulletin that was released a few days ago. So the visa bulletin is public information. You can go to travel.state.gov, or you can just type Google on Google visa bulletin and you'll be able to see that. If you're wanting to find out about the diversity visa, you just scroll all the way down. And right here at section C, it says the diversity immigrant category rank cutoffs, which will apply in September. For September, immigrant numbers in the DV category are available to qualified DV 2025 applicants, chargeable to all regions, eligible countries as follows. When an allocated cutoff number is shown, visas are available only for applicants with DV regional lottery rank numbers below the specific or the specified allocation cutoff number. So for Africa, it means if you are anywhere above 58,500 case number, there's a high likelihood that you will not be reached. Your number will not be current because we are on the end stretch of this 2025 DV lottery program. For Asia, the cutoff number is 14,500. For Europe is 23,000, unless you are in these other areas over here, countries, which they have different numbers. So make sure you look at that. North America is current. Bahamas is not very many people. that apply there. Oceania is 1,775. In South America, you can see. So that means that's the cutoff, 58,500. So if you are case number 60K, I would say just wait for 2027. It's very, 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 very disappointing. Very disappointing. And then if you wanted to see how different embassies are doing as far as issuing visas, administrative processing, 221G, or people who have been refused visas that are ready, so far they have issued 34,231 visas total. For Africa, 14,896 only. So you can imagine how people are just getting anxious now that 30th September is getting closer and closer. Granted, we've had people who have been selected and got their visa interview very, very closer to the end of the program. So like I was saying, this is where you look to see different embassies and how visas have been issued. For Africa, 14,896, and the total number of issued visas is 34,231. So you can check by embassy. You can just type, you can download this information. You can type by embassy to check to see the data for that particular embassy. And like I said, this information is available for the public. Let's talk about some good news. Yes, it's been very disheartening for a lot of people, but I have received some messages on YouTube. Somebody just commented and said, I just received my 2NL for August. I pray and hope to pass my interview to receive my green card. I pray my story to be the same as the guy who I just recently interviewed, John from Ghana. And this is from Monrovia, Liberia. So it's not all bad. I know it's really, really bad for Nairobi, but like I said, it's not always bad news. Somebody said Tanzania is fine with less than 100 DV 2025 winners. It has already sent over 82 NL since January. Despite the slow pace, one can be assured of an interview due to the short queues. So it's not always bad. It's not always bad. But then somebody else says July is over. I hear when they send you the 2NL, you have to wait for some 6 weeks. Na July imeisha, mimi niko 50K na nishasahau. So somebody's saying they're in Kenya, their case number is 50,000. They are worried about their time is up because they haven't received the 2NL right now. They have less than 2 months to get everything ready. Wah. It's very, very disheartening. It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. So I'm just reading comments on TikTok also and on YouTube to see how people are reacting to this news of the visa bulletin coming out and not having any good news. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for a lot of people. Somebody said, I'm also a winner in 2025. I did the medical, but up to now, no appointment for interview. I'm still praying. So some people have gone and done the vaccinations ahead of time. But, in order for you to actually go and get this approved medical, you have to get the 2NL. You have to get an appointment date for your visa interview. Joseph says, we are waiting patiently on the Lord. Whatever is born of God overcomes the world. What's really happening in Nairobi Embassy? Not 2NLs for DV 2025. I'm very, very disappointed. And Harriet says, God, I pray for my friend. He's a DV 2025 winner and not 2NLs. Some people suggesting that you move your appointments from, if it's Nairobi or some embassies that are not moving, they're not having any interviews, then you should move your interviews to another place. I'm not sure if that's all too late for that, but you can just look around and see Which one can you move, and do you have enough time to do that? Somebody said, Agogo says, Accra, Ghana, embassy is doing well. So let me know how your embassies are doing. Mr. Kasongo said 2025 is just a bad omen. Let's hope 2027 will favor us. Oh, he says it's very disappointing. It hurts when a golden chance elopes just like that. I can imagine getting selected and then not getting an opportunity to go for the visa. For me, I think that's more disappointing than not being selected. I'd rather not be selected than be selected and then I cannot get to the interview, not by my own fault, but because of the fault of the systems and all that. So I don't know. I'm disappointed on everybody's behalf. I feel sad for everybody. And it's just terrible. It's just terrible. Humphrey says 2025 DV lottery winners, just forget about it. Move on with life. 2027 is coming. What? What? And then somebody says, people can make it here in Africa. What exactly are we going to look for in the US? You never know. You never know. People come here for different opportunities. Maybe, make your life better, go back to school, get a job, and then maybe eventually go back to Africa. You never know. Everybody's dreams are different. Somebody says you should transfer your cases to Addis Ababa because Addis Ababa is doing well. So Koro says Nairobi embassy scattered our American dream. Blessing says very low case number. What's happening this year? May God come through for us. Man, I'm just reading the comments from people who are really disappointed for the 2025 DV. Very, very few people have been able to go for their interviews. I'm not sure what is going on with our embassies in Africa. Some good news from somebody who says, we thank God he has answered our prayers. Coming to America soon in 2027. God is in control. We give God the glory. Everybody is just saying, don't give up. Don't give up. But for those who have case numbers higher than 58,500, that's the cutoff according to the visa bulletin for August 2025. So if your case number is higher than that, then just prepare for 2027. So what can you do now as you wait to see whether there's going to be a Hail Mary? I don't know what's going to happen. But if your case number is low, below that 58,500, what I would suggest is just stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You can have your documents ready, have everything prepared. Be ready with your documents, birth certificates, passport, marriage certificates, divorce papers, adoption papers, legal separation papers, police reports, education paperwork, all of that. If you're qualifying through work, make sure you have all that stuff ready so that you don't have to start getting ready. Review your DS-260, know what questions, know the answers, so that it will be quick for you once you get the 2NL. If you get the 2NL, you can just go for your medical. And then also money-wise, just have money put aside just in case. You don't want to get a notification letter to go for an interview and then you're not ready. Can you imagine that? So then that's going to be your fault. This time we can blame the embassies, but if you're not prepared, then that is on you. So I wish you guys all the best. I feel for you. I feel for you, especially in Africa. It's very, very, very disheartening, very disappointing. But don't lose hope. Remember what they tell us, that winning the DV lottery does not guarantee that you're going to come to the US. It's not over until it's over. But at the same time, just be aware that this could be it for the 2025 DV program for a lot of people. So 2027 DV is coming up. It's coming up in October. Be prepared for that. Make sure you have good pictures. They should not be more than 6 months old. Make sure you put in your application. Don't despair. You never know. 2027 might be a better year. And also, they're still processing 2026 DV lottery winners. Those ones have until September of 2026 to get everything ready and be here by that time. So thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I appreciate your subscription to this channel. Subscribing is free. Just hit the notification button so that you can also know when I do a new video and you can be notified. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.